And we're back live here in Miami, Florida, and here comes Shayna Baszler, the submission magician. No doubt about it, she had her title opportunity last Thursday night and lost it. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from South Dakota, Shayna Baszler. Well, Shayna Baszler had an opportunity last Thursday night on the HWF for the HWF Women's World Tag Team titles with her longtime best friend, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Well, Cole's mom was impressed with her performance last Thursday night. It was brutal enough during the open challenge. She gave it her all in there against Eileen and Dawn, but nevertheless, though, she's still here in ACW for a reason, to prove why she is the best. No doubt about it. She has to prove herself in order to get back on the road on a title hunt, it looks like. No doubt about it. She's taking on TNW superstar Captain Professor, a dueling champion in TNW history. And she'll be defending one of her titles this Tuesday night, no less. No doubt about it. The mouth guard is on, and she is focused and ready for a fight. Right now, though, Shayna Baszler waiting for the arrival of the dueling champion, Captain Professor. TNW Divas US Champion and the TNW Divas European Champion. There she comes. Listen to the crowd. And her opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada. She is the TNW Divas United States Champion and the TNW Divas European Champion, Kathy the Professor. Kathy Professor, still the dueling champion in TNW history. We've been told from the floor that this Tuesday night, she'll put the TNW Divas European Championship on the line this Tuesday night against Blake. No doubt about it, 1F members of Team Ruby, no less, being Ruby Rose, along with Wes, lost the opportunity for the tag titles last week. No doubt about it, it was last Tuesday night last week that it was an all-out war for the ages. That those two pulled off an amazing match, nevertheless. About it, Shayna Baszler and Captain Professor fired up and ready to go, staring each other down, eye to eye. And here we go, match underway. And Shayna wasting no time, going to work on the Professor. Doink the Clown got off lucky for ACW earlier tonight, but Strowman was not putting up with it. He was beating the holy heck out of Doink until there was nothing left. It wasn't until then he nailed the running power slam on Doink. Man, this is not looking like a good night for Doink the Clown, no less. He got beaten up by The Undertaker and then GGP. Get out of here. Folks, I've just received word from founder of ACW Shadowfiend that it will be a 3-on-1 handicap match between Doink the Clown, The Undertaker, GGP, and of course, the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Coming up this Wednesday night on ACW. Well, if I were Doink, it's not going to look good for him because he'll have the numbers game. Because it's not going to be a fair fight for Doink because it's 3-on-1. Well, he brought himself into that position after being beat up by so many superstars. Looks like founder of ACW Shadowfiend is not putting up with Doink's excuses, it looks like. And you gotta imagine yourself, folks, what more can happen here in ACW as Shayna Baszler nailed the spear, only gets a 1 count as Captain Professor got the left shoulder up. Well, our senior official already calling his job down the line, but Captain Professor with all the charisma, all the sizzle, and a German suplex. Is this it right here? No. And she also gets a 1 count, but that was an amazing move by the Professor, nailing a German suplex. And no doubt about it here, folks. We know that coming up next after this match. And whoa, Kathy going for it. That big-time neck breaker on Shayna Baszler. Well, it's lights out. Kathy going up top. Diving elbow drop, but Shayna moved out of the way. No doubt about it. We already know that coming up next after this matchup, Liv Morgan, all the way from TNW, taking on Maryse in a hardcore matchup. Well, if I were Maryse, I'd be careful what you wish for when taking on a TNW superstar. And the spinning powerbomb by Kathy. What the? That's Nia's music. Nia Jax getting involved once again helping out her former partner. Wait a minute, her music's playing, but what is this? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute, it was a trick. Wait a minute, Shayna Baszler must have set it up just in case if anything like this happened. It was a setup for the production truck. Oh my God, someone get security back there and stop this from happening again. Shayna Baszler must have had someone from the production truck paid off just in case if anything were to happen like this. Well, I'm even shocked that Captain Professor escaped the submission, no less. Covered by Shayna, is this it? No. Captain Professor not going to take that one lying down. A forearm right to the face, knife edge chop. Kathy ducked. There's a forearm right to the face. Those MMA tactics coming into play by Shayna Baszler. Kathy with an elbow. Cold cuts to the chest. Another one. One for another. But Shayna with a counter. And so did Kathy. Back and forth we go. And a face buster. And listen to this crowd in Miami. Not loving it one bit for what Shayna Baszler has done. You think? Last Wednesday night, as Crystal was making her statement known, she was interrupted by someone new to ACW by the name of Ember, disrespecting the legendary Eddie Munson already for what he did here at ACW when playing the notes from Master of Puppets. No doubt about it. The ultimate show of disrespect by the newcomer, Ember. And a German suplex by Kathy, taking Shayna Baszler right off her feet. Oh, here we go again. Spinning powerbomb. Lights out for Shayna Baszler. Cover. And Kathy picks up the win. Lights out for Shayna Baszler. What a match. My God, what a match. Here is your winner, Kathy, the Professor. Rock and roll all night long, said the Professor. And it's celebration time for the world of rock and roll tonight. No doubt about it. What a win for Captain Professor with that big time win right there. Right now though, folks, stick around because we ain't through here yet, because coming up next, Liv Morgan, the TNW superstar, taking on ACW's own Maurice in a hardcore matchup. That matchup is huge and it's live and it's next.
That's what happens ever seen before about GGB has missing once again. It has been what happens. All friends has been saved his life to the Cyrano, and now he's been trapped in different dimension in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. With all what happens, we'll find out that the GGP will find him, which will decide to then meet Rocky.
And we are back live here in Miami, and here comes Maurice. And some of these fans showing no love lost to the wife of The Miz. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a hardcore match scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Maurice! Maurice on her way to the ring in this hardcore environment, knowing there are no rules in this match. Pinfalls, submissions count anywhere, and there is no doubt in my mind that this is going to be a war zone. Just my goodness. Maurice, on the other hand, getting no love lost from the crowd tonight. And right now, though, Maurice looking a little more determined than she ever was, just like her husband, The Miz, already starring on the reality show Miz and Mrs. And here comes TNW superstar Liv Morgan. And right now, though, and her opponent From Flower Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan. Well, Morgan still wearing that face paint, looking more like Raven from the real ECW days, no less. And yet, though, Raven, on the other hand, has been through a lot in his TNW career. And I think for Liv Morgan, this is an ultimate tribute to the legend in the form of Raven. And last I checked, Liv Morgan starred in the Chucky series on the latest season of Season 2, no less. Made a surprise appearance. And her ring gear looked absolutely amazing, no less. Yeah, no doubt about it, my mind, Maurice and Liv Morgan. Already been through a lot here in the ACW record books. I'll tell you that much. Here we go right now. It's Liv Morgan with a spin kick right to the gut. And the match still going on. And Liv Morgan has her by the leg into that submission hold, no less. My goodness. Liv Morgan in trouble, slammed by the hair by Maurice. And forgive me if I steal something from Joey Styles' lines, but cat fight! Cat fight! Well, it's an absolute cat fight, all right, because Maurice pulled her by her hair. Jawbreaker by Liv Morgan, paying tribute to the real ECW legend Raven. Already a TNA Hall of Famer, no less, no doubt about it. And a hot shot sending Liv Morgan to the outside. Oh, they're on the outside, all right. Remember, anything goes in this hardcore environment. No doubt about it. This environment has no rules. There's no give when you're fighting amongst each other on the concrete. Just look at that. Right now, a big moment there. Oh my God! A big boot right off the apron as Liv Morgan's body was used as leverage. Looked like a guillotine right there. And our official getting out of the way there, and he's in the fans. What's he doing? I don't know, but I think he's trying to bomb with the fans, it looks like, in attendance tonight. Well, our official needs to keep an eye on the action to ensure we have a winner tonight. This is the first time ever that our senior official is in the fans tonight. Well, he's in the crowd for a reason, trying to get the heck out of harm's way there. Oh, wait a minute. Maurice with a hockey stick. No, she goes all the way from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And, Liv Morgan back to her feet. And now she's got the hockey stick. Right now, though, and there's a shot at our official getting back at the ringside area for a reason. That was the first time ever that a referee was in the fans. Our senior official doing the right thing, getting the heck out of harm's way there. I think he had a lot more bonding time with the fans, it looks like. No doubt about it. Maurice with an early cover of the match. Is this it? 2. No. Liv Morgan kicked out at 2.5. This match is still going on. I'm even shocked that I'm even sitting here tonight seeing this match. No doubt about it. As you can tell, this is turning into an amazing matchup thus far. Hockey stick shots again by Maurice. Remember, anything goes. Liv Morgan again with the hockey stick, taking it right out of Maurice's hands. Well, this is the most active we've seen Liv Morgan in quite a few weeks, as you can tell, in quite a few months no less, beating the heck out of Maurice with that hockey stick, and I think the hockey stick got stuck in the barricade. Cover, is this it? 2? No. Maurice is desperate to get back in the title hunt any way she can, knowing that her husband, the Miz, was a former ACW World Heavyweight Champion. Well, she does have that opportunity to try to become champion sooner or later, but quite frankly, I do not like her chances after everything that she's been through. No doubt about it. Do-si-do, and around you go with the head scissors. Liv Morgan knocking down Maurice with the head scissors, and now getting this crowd solid behind her. Cover the match, is this it? No. Kick out at 1. Yet that hockey stick is stuck on the barricade. Oh, and a smack! Now this is turning into a cat fight again. But how about it? Liv Morgan paying tribute to ECW original Raven, one of the greatest of all time. and no doubt about it in my mind, should be in the WWE Hall of Fame, and more importantly, already in the TNA Hall of Fame, no less. No doubt about it. And looking for that reverse version of the kill switch. Into a bulldog, my God! Face first on the concrete, that was dangerous! I think she's living up to her hero's expectations. Knowing Chucky had to be loving this. No doubt about it. And right now, though, Liv Morgan into that big-time maneuver on the outside. That had to be face first, dang it. Cover. 2. And Liv Morgan wins. Well, what a win for Liv Morgan, ending her losing streak tonight in this matchup. Liv Morgan wins. Here's your winner, Liv Morgan. Well, Liv Morgan won that one tonight with an amazing face buster right on the outside. Now, this was hardcore at its best. And right now, though, folks, it ain't over yet, because coming up next, the ACW Women's World Title on the line as Crystal puts her title on the line against the challenger and number one contender, Candice LeRae. Well, Candice LeRae is getting one more shot at the title. That matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next.
That's what happens ever seen before about GGB has missing once again. It has been what happens. All friends has been saved his life to the Cyrano, and now he's been trapped in different dimension in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. With all what happens, we'll find out that the CGTP will find him, which will decide to be Rocky.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the ACW Women's World Championship. Well, this is it, folks. The ACW Women's World title on the line. Because here comes the challenger and number one contender, Candice LeRae, who's been challenging for that title ever since day one. No doubt about it, she'll do whatever it takes to become champion any way she can here tonight. Oh no, she's not even alone here tonight, because look who's with her. Her husband, Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling. The Way will do whatever it takes to get the heck out of ACW and even head out to either HWF or TNW. Well, no less though, Candice LeRae looking more focused than she ever was here tonight. As Candice LeRae is desperate, she'll do whatever it takes to win the title, no less. Well, last Wednesday night, though, there was a warm-up match for Candice after having that match with Indy Hartwell, taking out a few frustrations on one another, knowing they represent the Way, no less. No doubt about it. Candice LeRae, and no doubt about it in my mind that this is an amazing matchup. And right now, though, Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano, already desperate enough as it is, she does have the opportunity to try to become champion, but quite frankly, I don't like her chances. And here comes Crystal, the girlfriend of Fox McCloud. And right now, though, this is her first time ever. Just, oh my! I think I may be sweating. Sorry about that, folks. I gotta call it out as I see it. But anyways, nevertheless, though, Crystal on her way to the ring as the ACW Women's World Champion, putting her title on the line here tonight. After winning the title from Dewdrop late last month, it was a big-time emotional moment there for Crystal and Fox McCloud after winning the title. But she's been on a roll as champion, no less. And something tells me, right down the road, that this is going to be a war zone for the ages that nobody thought they ever seen. No doubt about it. As you can tell, as The ACW Women's World Title on the line as Crystal. I gotta stop daydreaming. It's nevertheless though, Crystal. I'm sorry about that, folks. It's just that Crystal, nevertheless though, is putting her title on the line as champion. Not that bad. This is a big time opportunity here for Candice LeRae to get one more shot at the title. I've been told by Shadow Fiend, the ACW founder, if she loses here tonight, she's going to have to better luck another time. No doubt about it. But right now, let's go to our ring announcer for the introductions between challenger and champion. Introducing the challenger from Anaheim, California, Candice LeRae. And introducing the champion from the other side of the galaxy, she is the ACW Women's World Champion, Crystal. Oh, mama. Well, that's one way to make a statement known as champion. I'm feeling like Jerry the King Lawler right now. Whew. Well, nevertheless, though, as you can tell, this is an amazing way to make yourself known. I was going to say, though, what an incredible reaction between challenger and champion. As right now, though, as Candice LeRae looking more focused than ever. Just take a look at that physique on Candice. Both ladies have the same idea for the first kick. And it looks like Crystal paid it off first with a springboard bulldog off the ropes. Looks like going to end this one a little early, it looks like, right before our main event. No doubt about it. Crystal up top, axe handle, right in the face of Candice LeRae. Just right out of the gates, though, as you can tell, Crystal dominating this fight. Just look at the thoughts that have been festering Candice, knowing the title's on the line here. And we're already being slammed off right in the center of the ring, right on that canvas. And a leaping DDT. Oh, my goodness. We saw that earlier tonight from Liv Morgan after taking out Maryse. Maryse already embarrassed enough as it is. There's a takedown there by Candice LeRae. Goes for the kick to the leg. A smart move there by the challenger. And slams her head off the top turnbuckle. And right now, though, there's a kick there by Crystal. And launching Candice like a human chapel right off that top rope. And right now, though, slams her head off the top. Slamming her head right off that. Pulling her by her hair, it looked like. And there's that human surfboard submission. Referee asking Candice, do you want to quit? Well, Candice at this point is getting tired out. Wait a minute, she escaped it. Cover, but Crystal kicked out before the ref even made a count. A smart move there. Oh, Candice got caught into an Alabama, but wait a minute. Candice with a roll-up. Cover, new champion? No, kick out at 1. Match still going on, as you can tell. Fox McCloud in support of his girlfriend, while Johnny Gargano in support of his wife. Amazing leap tornado DDT by Candice LeRae to Crystal. Oh, she saw that Crystal was getting up. A smart move keeping the champion down. And a double stop right to the chest. And a kick to the face. Springboard top rope moonsault connected. Cover. New champion, is this it? No. And a left shoulder up at 1. Candice is shocked. She can't believe Crystal got up after that. And has her by the arms like she did in Hartwell last Wednesday night. In that human surfboard stop right in the back of the head. Oh, picking her up there. Caught her into the submission, into the crossface. Fully applied to the center of the ring. Yeah, but Crystal's legs are close to the ropes. Her legs were close to the bottom rope there, but she escaped it. And all Crystal going for the crossface. Right in the center this time. Oh, Candice better figure out a way to escape this hold, or will she tap out? Referee asking, do you want to quit? Crystal nailed her own crossface, and it's lights out for Candice LeRae. Cover the match. Is this it? No. How the heck did Candice LeRae kick out? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Again! Another crossface! If I were Candice, I would tap out here. There's nowhere to go. Nowhere to escape. Wait a minute. Candice LeRae's legs are close to the bottom rope that time. Hey, wait a minute. Crystal just let her out. I think she wants to do more damage to the challenger before ending off the night with a bang. No doubt about it. This may be an even bigger bang after tonight's all said and done, right before a huge main event for the ACW World Heavyweight title, as Voltaire puts his title on the line against the challenger and number one contender, Juventud Guerrera, and Crystal wins. Crystal is still the ACW Women's World Champion. Well, what a match between these two gorgeous ladies. Here's your winner, and still the ACW Women's World Champion, Crystal. Well, the girlfriend of Fox McCloud victorious, and what a win tonight for Crystal. No doubt about it. What an amazing match between these two gorgeous ladies. Right now, though, folks, the time has come. Our main event tonight, as you can tell, Voltaire, along with Juventud Guerrera, are going to give it their all in there to pull off an amazing match. No doubt about it. Can Juventud Guerrera win his first world title? Or will Voltaire keep the title reign intact? Find out. Coming live and next.
That's what happens ever seen before about GGB has missing once again. It has been what happens. All friends has been saved his life to the Cyrano, and now he's been trapped in different dimensional in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. With all what happens, we'll find out that the CGTP will find him, which will decide to defeat Rocky.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is good for one fall, and it's for the ACW World Heavyweight Championship. Well, you heard right from the ring announcer, our main event, right here and now, because here comes Juventud Guerrera. And right now, though, the Mexicools on their way to the ring in this triumphant matchup. Yet, nevertheless, though, Juventud Guerrera being accompanied ring by the Mexicools, Psychosis, and Super Crazy. Yep, those Super Crazy and Psychosis already been through a lot together ever since their early days, way back in the WWE days. No doubt about it. Juventud Guerrera, a former Cruiserweight champion back in the WWE. No doubt about it. He hopes to walk out with his first World Heavyweight Championship. Like Super Crazy's been a part of ACW since day one of late last year in 2021, no less. No doubt about it. As the Mexicools already fired up and ready to go here. We were stunned that they would show up when Super Crazy and Psychosis teamed up in that number one contendership match for the tag titles. It was amazing enough. And right now, though, they got their trademark already fired up and ready. As Juventud Guerrera calls himself the Juice, but I don't even know what that means, but whatever it is, he's got to get fired up and ready for this title opportunity of a lifetime. Well, the man's a legend in Mexico. He's been through a lot in his career, but something tells me this is an all-out war for the Mexicools, and uh-oh! Incoming! Here comes the champion, Voltaire. And right now, the ACW World Heavyweight Champion still ties the record with TJ Behan as a two-time ACW World Heavyweight Champion, no less. No doubt about it. We already know that Voltaire has been through a lot in ACW's record books. After arriving to ACW, he won the title for the first time in his career. And the young man has been a former Beyblade World Heavyweight Champion. And there's no doubt in my mind, Voltaire has a triumphant opportunity here tonight in this big-time match with a legend in the form of Juventud Guerrera. All right, now let's go to our ring announcer for the introductions between Challenger and the Champion. Introducing the Challenger from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 166 pounds, Juventud Guerrera. And introducing the Champion from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 165 pounds, he is the ACW World Heavyweight Champion, Voltaire. The young man's been on a roll here at ACW. After those chants he's been receiving by the fans, Beyblade let it rip. No doubt about it, it's been supporting Volt ever since being here at ACW when the fans kept chanting Beyblade. No doubt about it, these fans love it, no doubt about it in my mind. It's been chanting to every Beyblader that showed up. No doubt about it, Hyuga Hikaru, Igor Akabane, and Dante Koryu already went on to do bigger things in TNW's record books. But Volt's got to be surprised that a rivalry is renewed between Dante Koryu and Igor Akabane. No doubt about it. But folks, you may not know this, but the rivalry dates back in Japan, ever since when the Beyblade had their own board game, Monopoly no less. When Voltaire was looking on in attendance that night, I was told that it all started where Dante Koryu took a shortcut from the map and made it all the way to the Bay Arena to face Iger for the Beyblade World Heavyweight Championship. It was until Achilles burst Dragon that night, and Volt, on the other hand, was impressed with the performances of those two, knowing Igor Akabane is still the World Heavyweight Champion of the world of Beyblade, no less. No doubt about it. Well, going for that leg drop. That was an amazing counter by Volt. Juventud Guerrera once arrived in the WWE record books, along with Psychosis and Super Crazy years ago when Paul London and Chavo Guerrero had that Cruiserweight title match. Until they arrived, it looked like to be a lawnmower, no less. They claimed to be some kind of car for them, claiming to be cool, but I don't even know. They even came out in their Wandeers last I checked. And they started out, no doubt about it, no less. No doubt about it, they know how to throw a party, is all I can say. And wait a minute, Super Crazy. Crazy cannot touch Volt, or that will be a disqualification. And what is Psychosis doing? I don't know. I think Psychosis is trying to help out his friend, it looked like. Ref at a 5 count as Volt and Psychosis are fighting with the title on the line here. Ref at 6. And Volt launched gut first right off those steel steps. Ref at 7. Oh, paying homage to Eddie Guerrero right there. Ref at 8. A true legend in Mexico, no less, including the WWE record books. No doubt about it, Eddie Guerrero, already in the Hall of Fame, one of the greatest legends of all time in the wrestling history books, back in that organization's record books, in the history books. But Eddie Guerrero, still known as one of the greats of all time. Ref at a 4 count here. Ref at 5. And right now, though, Volt and Psychosis. Wait a minute, Psychosis launched Volt into Super Crazy. And Volt returns it, sending Psychosis gut first right off the steel steps. And Volt telling him, come on, get in the ring. And, oh my God! Volt launched himself over the top rope into a crossbody. The kid took the chance, but it paid off. What a risky maneuver by Volt. My God. Voltaire took a risky chance. My God, what a move. Ref at a 4 count here. Ref at 5. Referee at 6 here, and you can tell this match is still going on. Referee at 7, and Vault now back in the ring, right where you conduct your business, and Psychosis and Super Crazy looking on in support. Oh, Juventud Guerrera brings it back to the ring. No doubt about it here, as Hoovy right now, wisely bringing him away from the ropes there. Cover of the match. Is this it? 2? No. I just don't believe what Vault did earlier. I think he must have earned the Mexicals' respect after that maneuver. And Super Crazy and Psychosis are loving this. And Vault from behind. Look at the power of the young man. Look at the strength. Slamming down Juventud Guerrera. And Vault right now, look at the power of this young man. Look at the strength. Into a Gorilla Press Slam. Shades of the late great Ultimate Warrior. And how about it? And Vault right now, continuing to fire back, learning he's got in his body. And right now, this is turning into an amazing match, as Vault right now has got him right by the leg into a submission hold in the center of the ring. And slamming Juventud Guerrera right near the ropes, and Vault is climbing up. Frog splash right to the spine of Juventud Guerrera. I think it maybe lights out for Hoovy. Cover 2. And Voltayoy is still the World Heavyweight Champion. What a match as we witnessed here tonight. What an amazing match this was. Here's your winner, and still the ACW World Heavyweight Champion, Vault Ayoy! What a match this was, and what an amazing match for the ACW World Heavyweight title. Both Vault Ayoy and Juventud Guerrera pulled off an amazing match here tonight in Miami, Florida. No doubt about it, folks, we're out of time. From Miami, Florida, for ACW Divide and Conquer, I've been your commentator, MJ. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Good fight, good night, and thanks for joining us in my gala tonight. What a night here on ACW Divide and Conquer.